What's up, you guys? Welcome back again to your HeroClix headquarters. Today we have the amazing Colossal Kong Iconix figure to unbox. And yeah, this thing just looks amazing. This box is super cool. You know, actually looks like he's chained up, you know, in this box and everything. So very cool. Can't wait to get a look at this figure. And actually there is a window, as they usually have with these Iconix figures, so you can open that up and see him in there. Very cool. But without further ado, let's open this box and see what this guy does. All right, here we go. He is just in 2 pieces of plastic. As you can see here, just pop these open and we can take a look at this amazing figure. And yeah, this is freaking awesome. He is flocked, if you did not know. So he is actually fuzzy. There's like a felt fabric on him. It looks cool, feels really cool. Yeah, this is just amazing. This is like our first ever HeroClix figure that has any type of detail like this with the flocking and everything. So this is really neat. Wow. I am so excited to finally get something as epic as freaking King Kong in HeroClix. This is so awesome. So now he also comes with some cool terrain and stuff. So we'll check that out here real quick. Okay, so as you can see here, yeah, we just get 3 pieces of terrain. There's a big pile of bananas. There's some twisted metal. And there is this awesome giant squished bug. So they all have their own little unique stats to them. And in here we should have the cards for everything. Very interesting, like paper envelope. Usually they use plastic for the cards and stuff. So I wonder why that's different, because this just kind of rips. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be thrown away regardless, I suppose. So yeah, we get the 3 cards for those, and of course Kong himself. So let's first take a look at Kong's card. I love the fact that it's sideways like this. You can see his keywords up here. He's got animal, celebrity, deity, monster, mystical, and ruler. You know, a great selection of generic keywords there, all that I would expect him to have, pretty much. And then you've got wrestling, dinosaurs, and giant insects. Kong can reduce penetrating damage. Kong deals penetrating damage if he occupies elevated terrain or is attacking 1 or more characters with flight or colossal size. So that's really great. You know, he's got pretty much like a full dial of impervious here, and that's going to be able to reduce penetrating damage, and all of his damage can be penetrating, you know, against certain targets, or if he just occupies elevated, and he has some ridiculously high stats. If we're playing him at the full 500, he's got 14 attack, 22 defense, and 6 damage. I think that's the highest defense printed I've ever seen. Yeah, that is nuts. But anyway, taking a look at his other powers and abilities here on the back, he has another trait that says Kong has Safeguard Outwit, and if an opposing force has more characters than yours, Kong may be given 2 costed actions a turn and may use willpower twice a turn. Very awesome. So you're going to want to play him at one of the higher point lines, and he's going to be able to do 2 things a turn and roll for willpower twice. And with, you know, giant size, that's a 3 through 6 willpower. So he's got pretty good odds of removing both tokens, even if he gets double tokened up. So that is amazing. And then he has a special attack power that he starts with that gives him super strength, Quake. When Kong uses Quake, he instead deals 3 damage, and after resolutions, generate a Kong Wreckage terrain marker. And that's going to be a penetrating Quake if he occupies elevated, don't forget. Then he also has a defense power that gives him Stop, Impervious, Regeneration, and Regeneration as free, but only if he has 2 action tokens. So that's great, so he can still keep running around, smashing stuff, get 2 action tokens, and then just free regen off the stop click. That is nuts. So yeah, this guy's insane. 300, 200, 50 points. All of his dials are great. I think the 200 point line and the 50 point line are actually going to see a lot of competitive play because he is just so strong. His stats are so high and, you know, very basic, but it gets the job done. He can reduce penetrating damage, so he's really hard to hurt. He can deal penetrating damage. He's got Battle Fury, his whole tile, so he can get past Shape Change. You know, pretty much Super Senses is going to be the only thing slowing him down, maybe Invincible a little bit. But yeah, he's going to be doing massive damage, you know, potentially taking 2 actions in a turn if you have less characters than your opponent. So yeah, and he's Safeguard Outwit on top of all that. They can't even outwit him. That is just nuts. Or is it bananas? I think it might be bananas, actually. So we have this banana pile, which has an effect that characters in these squares have power heal 1 click. And it just has the normal stats here: 2 range to throw it, no giant reach, deals 2 damage if you throw it, or does plus 2 damage with close attacks. And it only takes 2 damage to blow it up, so actually pretty easy to destroy this big banana pile there. And then moving right along here, we also have the Twisted Metal that says when this is targeted by a destroy action, before destroying it, deal 1 damage to each adjacent character. Ooh, that's nice. So if somebody actually takes the time to take a destroy action, you can also deal 1 damage to everybody adjacent to it. That's really awesome. And taking a look at the stats here, you can throw it 5 squares, gives giant reach 2, does 2 damage when thrown, or a plus 2 damage with close attacks. And again, only 2 damage to destroy this, so really easy to target that with a destroy action, even with a little supporting character. And last but not least, we have the Crush Giant Bug. Characters holding this terrain can use poison. If they do, remove this terrain from the game. So that's not bad for just a one-off use of poison, which if Kong is holding it, you know, he's got the 2x2 base, it's going to hit a much wider area, so that's really cool. You can throw it 4 squares, there's no giant reach, 2 damage, plus 2 damage, 2 damage to blow it up. So they pretty much all have pretty similar stats here. But yeah, I think these are all great. You know, you have power heal 1 click, especially this one to destroy it, to do extra damage to everything adjacent to it, and then giving a one-off use of poison with the Crushed Bug. And yeah, those are awesome. And this Kong figure is amazing. 10 out of 10 figure for sure. And I know I've said this a few times, but I think this has got to be one of the coolest Iconix figures yet. I mean, they do such a great job on these. These are definitely one of my favorite things that has come out of HeroClix in recent times. And, you know, because we can get stuff like this. This is amazing. It's so cool to have the epicness of King Kong in HeroClix, and he's actually good too, so you can really just wreck stuff with him. Hopefully one day we'll also be able to add Godzilla to HeroClix and they can go head to head. I'd love to see that. But for now, I am very happy with this Kong. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed the video or got anything out of it, smash that like button for me because it does help me out a lot. And don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. But if you'd like to help support the channel even more, you can also check the links in the description below for the Patreon, or hit the join button down there for the YouTube memberships. Either way, for as little as $1 a month, you get entered into my monthly giveaways, and you get to see your name here in the credits with all these other awesome people. So check that out if that interests you. But that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Thanks again so much for watching. Till next time, this has been HeroClix Headquarters, signing off.